evening, and welcome to the 1972 V-Records Tsymbaly contest. We've got some lovely trophies for you that the contestants are competing for, some lovely contestants, qualified judges, an old-time dance afterward with music by Nestor Shidlowski. All in all, a pleasant evening. I'm sure you all will enjoy. Tell me, can you hear me back there? Can all of you people hear us? The truth in your drawer? Well, we'll try and speak a little louder. How's this? Okay? All right. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do right now. We're going to get our contest underway. And contestant number one, a fellow I think you've heard many a time if you join us on the Ukrainian Hour on CJOB-FM, Mr. Willie Hunchak from Foam Lake, Saskatchewan, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome him on stage. Make him feel welcome. И наш Василько привіз з собою якесь арештовання на тих цимбали. Не знаю, що йому втримає чи ні. I'll tell you something about Willie. He's been playing Tsymbaly for 25 years, played with many different orchestras. It's our pleasure to MC a Tsymbaly contest in Kenora, Saskatchewan about a year ago that Willie won. He also won one at Edmonton, Alberta a couple of years ago. And Willie, the best of luck to you today. Let's have your two numbers right now. Mr. Willie Hunchak, come on, remember this may be going on LP. Give him a big hand. tell you that is Tsymbaly music. Wow. You want me to? I'd like to introduce you now to a fellow who's aided me greatly in my work. He's released more Ukrainian albums than any other man or any other company that I've known. And he's done something in recent months that we can all be proud of as Canadians. He's got an American recording artist recording for a Canadian record company, namely Frankie Yankovic. And he's also been generous enough to donate the trophies in the contest today. We're speaking of Mr. Alec Groshak of V Records. Alec, stand up and take a bow, please. Zobaczcie, Alek sobie włosy zapuścił, jak kozak. Yeah. Well, here's another fella from V Records with us here today. He's also playing for the dance afterward, Nestor Shadlowski, the Royal Polka Kings Band. How about a big hand for Nestor, please? Знаєте, я вам скажу таку байку маленьку за нашого Nestorka. When he was going to school here as a little fella, remember how it used to be back in his old country schools? You had to put up your hand if you wanted to go to the bathroom. Well, Nestor put his hand up, and teacher asked him what he wanted, and he told her he had to go to the bathroom. So he went out, and he came back, and he said, "Teacher," he says, I can't find it. She said, "Oh, come on, Nestor." She said, "You've been there many times before. Just go look again." Well, Nestor goes back again, and he comes back, and he says, "Teacher, I can't find it." So the teacher sent one of the bigger boys out with Nestor, and he came back, and he says, Nestor had his pants on backwards. Well, so you know, the teacher, she started worrying about Nestor a little bit, so she thought she'd give him a little test. So she says, "Nestor, where are your eyes?" And he points to his eyes. Teacher says, "Nestor, where's your nose?" And he points to his nose. Teacher says, "Nestor, where's your mouth?" He points to his mouth. Teacher says, "Nestor, where's your windpipe?" He kind of snickers and he says, "Teacher, I'm sitting on it." Oh. You know something? It's all true. Here's our next contestant for you right now. Mr. Jack Novak, 56 years young. By gosh, you look at him, he does look pretty young too, doesn't he? Been playing Tsymbaly for 30 years. He's had his own band over the years. And Jack, good luck to you. Give him a big hand. Make him feel welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, please. Beautiful. Beautiful. You'll see him again after this part of the contest. The novelty part of the contest takes place where the contestants are asked to do something a little different to win a trophy. Well, our next contestant right now is a young fella by the name of Bradley Neduzet, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, look at that. "7 years old, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy, we love to see that. And Bradley has his little sister there. Bradley has his two little sisters there. Ty, Alek, pożyczcie mu swoje włosy, jak będzie Tsymbaly wybierał. Oh, nice little fella there. Now, he's been playing Tsymbaly for 6 months, and he also plays drums, and his two sisters, of course, on accordion and violin, accompanying him. Tell me, Bradley, are you all excited? You're not? Well, that's good. What are you going to play for us? What? Pickles polka? That's good. How about one more? What else? Dark Forest? That sounds real good. Are you all ready? Ladies and gentlemen, a really big hand. Please, Bradley Neduzet. Bradley Netuzak, 7 years old. I'll tell you something, I think Daddy here deserves a big hand too. Mr. Netuzak, come back here. Mr. Netuzak, Mr. Netuzak, Mr. Netuzak, come back here. I'd say the kids played beautifully. I'll say Tatale.
Thank you.
How about a big hand for Mr. Netuzak? Well, we'll get on with our contestants right now. And I do believe we've got Mr. Bill Domek at 575 Selkirk Avenue, 49 years old. He works at Embassy Furniture Manufacturing. Is that right, Bill? What orchestra do you play with? Oh, by golly, yes, there it is. There it is. He's been playing Tsymbaly for 43 years. How do you like that now? And he's 49 years old. Started when he was 6 years old. Yeah, there's Trocharapuyu. Yeah. All right, and he plays with Jimmy Gregors. He's played with Peter Picklick, Slim Martin, Mike Domish, the Variety Boys, and also the, what do you call them here? Sophie Band. And a sincere pleasure to have him with us here this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a big hand, Mr. Bill Domish. Thank you very much. Wonderfully done. Bill Bowman. How about a big hand for him? Вежо и забули плескати тоді. Well, if you join us on the Ukrainian Hour on CJOB FM radio, many a time you've heard the name Peter Natyuk. Yes, sir. Yeah. Знаєте, та той самий, що, кажуть, все їде на Gilbert Plains, каже, бере собі горівки і ковбаси. А я йому все кажу, і він якби взяв більше ковбаси, а менше горівки, то його би так голова не боліла. Каже там Петро, що йому 37 років, йому мало бути 39, але 2 роки був дуже слабий. Oh, you know something? I've been broadcasting the Ukrainian Hour over various stations across Western Canada for about 10 years now. And I've been introducing this fellow's records over all of these years, and tonight is the first day that I've actually had the pleasure of meeting him. And you know something? He's crazier when you talk to him this way than he is on record. You wouldn't believe it. Peter Natyuk. Чекайте, що він вже собі написав. Been playing Tsymbaly for 15 years. And he doesn't play with any band right now. He says he's a retired musician. I think he's a tired musician. By occupation, he's a printer, a pressman. So if you get your free press here and it's all wrinkled up, Peter didn't press it properly. All right, here's something though that's not a joke at all. He's got 11 LPs on the market, on the B-Record label. If you like comedy, don't fool around. Believe me, you'll enjoy it. Our pleasure to have him here with us. We ask you to give him a real big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Peter Natyuk. Matjuk się rozegrał na tych cymbałach. Ty jakiś to masz overdrive pełna, Petre, no? Ja tak dumał. You want to know something, Peter? Why don't we give the judges a break of 3 minutes right now? Get Nestor Shidlowski to back this boy up and get him to sing something for you like that Seva Kabila Kolomika or something. Would you like to hear that? Okay. Oh, would you do that, Peter?
Okay.
All right.
I'll put these down and I'll...
Yeah.
I'll show you.
Є то постав на землі, то такі великі цимбали, так як Стоунбоут. Ти ними каміння можеш возити. А, це собі Петро. Петрусі ота петлика вдома. Там хлопці перечають, що ми мають співати. То два однакові всі здибали, Шидловський і Матюк, вірте мені. Ми зараз щось почуєте. All right. Lovely old-time dance after the contest. Music by Nestor Shidlowski. Presentation of the trophies immediately after the contest. And we're also going to bring these contestants back out for you in the novelty event of the competition where you'll see the Tsymbaly players do something a little different. Well, maybe they'll hold it backwards, maybe they'll hold it on their head, or put a cloth over it for playing, or play Tsymbaly and harmonica and drums at the same time. You never know what you're going to hear, but we're going to hear something different in the novelty part of the competition. Patrick, start with it.
Я ще не знаю.
О! Ти знаєш що? Ти ще надумай, мені завтра скажеш.
All right. Я се телефоную.
Окей.
You know, I mean, it's a little disappointment to me that I wanted to be the MC of this show, but I got down to Camrose and I phoned up Dan, but I had laryngitis that day. I phoned up his secretary and I says, "Is Dan in?" She says, "No, come on up."
О! Дуже з тебе, Петре.
That's why I'm not an MC today, I'll tell you.
Що будеш співав?
Трохи весільний.
Такий весільний?
Yeah.
How about a big hand for Peter Matjuk? Hey!
Червоний бурачок, зелена гичка, вчора була дівчинонька, нині молодечка. Вчора була дівчинонька, нічого не знала, нині вечір будеш чути, ночку спала. До дівчинки один разок, вона мені показала кожний перелазок. Показала, куди я буду ходити, показала, куди втікати, як я буду пити. Що люблю гуляти, а я п'є трохи пива, то хочу співати. Не співай нікому, ой, як тобі заспіваєш, не знайдеш додому.
Let's get our first fella up here again now in the novelty part of the contest. And who are we looking for? Willie Hunchuk. Теж Васильку. Hey, але ми твоє арештовання забрали. Ти піди, дістань там своє. Той свій стільчик. Willie Hunchuk. And Willie Hunchuk, of course, been playing Tsymbaly for 25 years. played with all sorts of different orchestras. As a matter of fact, if you recall the album we play with Cam Chernetsky, you may recall Willie's Polka on the guitar. That was written and played by Willie Hunchak. And, of course, won a couple of Tsymbaly contests, one in Saskatchewan, one in Manitoba the last couple of years. An accomplished Tsymbaly player. Bill, what are you going to do different here? Show them the hearts.
Well, I left my towel at home. I'll have to do something different. Summer My Love and...
Just one selection.
And a bit of... only one, eh?
One in the novelty.
I was going to do a little In the Mood with a little bit of rock and roll.
Well, why don't you split them up and do them both?
Okay.
All right. Willie Hunchak, give him a hand. Fantastic, ladies and gentlemen, Willie Hunchak. Willie, thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, our next contestant in the novelty event, Mr. Jack Novak, 56 years old. We're going to rush right along here. We told you we'd have you dancing by 10 o'clock and maybe just a few minutes after. However, we'll get Nestor to milk his cows a little later if we do that. Get him to play a little longer for you. You know something? Nestor Shidlowski is getting married this fall. And as a matter of fact, the young lady you saw on stage playing guitar is going to be his wife, starting in about September. And I'll tell you what we did. I got a hold of one of these crystal balls today, And I turned the thing up about 1 year ahead of time and looked into the lives of Nestor and his wife about a year from September. And I see Nestor in the waiting room of a hospital, just pacing the floor up and down, up and down. Bossy, which was his Nestor. And all of a sudden, the nurse comes running out, and she says, "Mr. Shidlowski, congratulations. You're the father of a son." Nestor Shidlowski looks at his watch, and he says, 11:30, right on time. Well, the nurse goes back, and she comes back a half hour later. She says, "Mr. Shidlowski, you lucky fellow." She says, "It's twins. You have a baby boy." Nestor looks at his watch. He says, 12 o'clock, right on time. So then he puts on his hat and he starts walking out of the hospital. The nurse says, "Nestor, where are you going?" And he says, "Well," he says, "I thought I'd slip out for dinner." He says, "The next one isn't due for an hour." All right, contestant number 3 right now. Number 2 here, Jack Novak, 56 years old, a farmer by trade, 30 years on Tsymbaly. Give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, Alex recording this, and you'll see it on the B record label before too long. Come on, you can do better than that. Jack Novak, give him a hand. Beautiful Tsymbaly music, Jack Novak. And I think we've got the little people here again. Bradley Nedzalek. And Wipeout, Bradley, of course, 7 years old. He's been playing Tsymbaly for 15 years, Bradley. Huh? Yeah, you better believe it, he says. 6 months on Tsymbaly. Boy, I'll tell you, if I could play that well in 6 months, ja bym sam zaczął ciec. A mnie jeżeli palci nie chodzi druga się. Mені застигли пальці, так як Петровий язик, як він співав. All right, here's young Bradley, 7 years old. Give him a big hand. Real good. Thank you very much. There he is. Boy, I'll tell you, you give that guy another 6 months. He doesn't need 6 years either. Well, Bill Bomick right now. Bill, 49 years old, works at Embassy Furniture Manufacturing. Been playing Tsymbaly for 43 years. Plays with Jimmy Greger, Peter Pickler, Slim Martin, Mike Domish, the Variety Boys, the Sophie Band. And Anna, were you going to play this one with them? All right, we're going to get Anna to accompany Bill on this one. And he's going to do a little singing for you at the same time. Okay, here's Bill Bomick's contribution in the novelty event. A little luck, he could be taking that lovely V trophy, courtesy of V Records. All the trophies on tonight's contest, courtesy of Alec Roshak at V Records. And Bill, if you're all ready, let's take her away. Okay, Vaseko. Anytime you're ready. Szczeni, take your time. Take your time. Чедловський не квапиться, там корови доїти. Ой, не сторко. А ти свині погодував нині, що далі квичать? Okay. Bill Bomick, ladies and gentlemen. Big hand for him. Here's Juba.
Juba.
very much. Say, that boy sings a good song there. Bill Bomik, дуже дякуємо вам, Васильку. Ви ж добре співаєте. Yes, sir. Ви ще би хотіли так, та й бодай трошки.
Віват на кінець.
Що кажете?
Віват на кінець.
Скажіть їм.
Віват на кінець.
Oh, бачите. Okay, here it is. Thank you, Vasejku. To зав'яжи. А так добре стисни.
Так би я добре не видів.
Ти не раз вночі додому зайшов, чоловіче. Тобі то не пошкодить.
І я не був сліпий.
Я думаю, Петре, що ти не раз, може, грав, як вже і видіти не міг. Як вже тобі в очі заскіпило. Okay, here's Peter Natyuk, blindfolded in the novelty event, ladies and gentlemen.
Я розуміюся, як вовк на звіздах.
That is our contest this evening. Thank you very much, Peter Natyuk. And our judges, if they are a little while in making the decision, Nestor Shidlowski will get the dance going in about 10 minutes' time, whether or not we do have a decision from the judges or not. However, we sincerely do hope we have one by then. And we sincerely do hope that you're around for the presentation of the trophies. It could be in as little as 10 minutes' time. Courtesy of V Records, we'd like to get Alec Roshak. And by the way, just before you get up to go, there's a fellow that I just saw here who introduced me that I'd like to extend a thank you to. And believe me, without his hard work and planning and organization, this V-Record Symbolic Contest and Old Time Event just wouldn't be. He did all the work. He organized it all. Peter Grant of CJOB-FM Radio, you give him a hand. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been a wonderful crowd. Believe me, it was a sincere pleasure to talk to y'all in person.